There comes a point in life when everyday tasks start to feel harder. You might notice stairs becoming a challenge or feel a little unsteady when getting out of a chair. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? Hi, I'm Dr. Alex, and welcome to Wellness Harmony. This channel is your trusted source for science-backed strategies to help you stay strong, mobile, and vibrant, no matter your age. Research from Harvard Health Publishing and the Mayo Clinic shows that regular low-impact exercise can reduce fall risk by nearly 30%, improve balance, and restore physical confidence. And best of all, these aren't complex workouts, just 3 simple movements: the plank, bird dog, and lunges. Today, we'll walk you through each one. You'll discover how to do them safely, why they matter, and how they've transformed the lives of others just like you. Let's begin your revival. One breath, one pose, one step at a time. On plank, rediscovering core strength. Let's begin with the plank, a deceptively simple yet powerful exercise that can lay the foundation for your strength, balance, and confidence as you age. At first glance, the plank might not look like much. You're not moving, you're not lifting weights, and you're not breaking a sweat. You're simply holding a position, but within that stillness lies tremendous power, especially for older adults. The plank engages your deep core muscles, the transverse abdominis, spinal stabilizers, and glutes, which together form the muscular corset that keeps you upright, steady, and protected. As we age, these muscles naturally weaken. That's when we start to notice the classic signs: a forward-leaning posture, nagging lower back pain, and that all too familiar unsteadiness when walking or standing. But the great news is that you can fight back, and you don't need a gym or a personal trainer to start. In fact, scientific research strongly supports the use of plank exercises for older adults. A study published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that core stabilization exercises like the plank can significantly reduce lower back pain and improve mobility. And Harvard Medical School specifically recommends the plank as one of the safest and most effective ways for seniors to strengthen their core without straining their joints. I want to introduce you to Olivia. She's 68, a retired teacher, and she joined one of our community wellness workshops, a little unsure of her abilities. Years of teaching had taken a toll on her back, and she walked with a slight hunch. During her first session, she attempted a simple knee-supported plank. She held it for just 7 seconds before her arms gave out, but she smiled. She said, "Well, that's 7 seconds more than yesterday." She came back the next day, and the day after that, 10 seconds, then 15. Within just 3 weeks, Olivia could hold a modified plank for 40 seconds. But something even more remarkable happened. She stood taller. Her fear of movement disappeared. Her chronic back pain faded. She told me, "This little move reminded me that I still have strength inside me. I just needed to find it again." So how can you start safely? Here's how to do a modified beginner plank. Start by lying on a soft mat or carpet. Prop yourself up on your forearms and knees. Keep your back straight. Your belly gently pulled in. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds while breathing calmly. Rest and repeat 2 to 3 times. That's it. That's the beginning. As you gain strength, you can gradually progress to a full plank on your forearms and toes. But remember, form is always more important than time. If you feel pain, especially sharp pain, stop and adjust. Muscle effort is normal, pain is not. Now let's talk about the benefits. Within a few weeks of consistent practice, you may notice improved posture, a stronger lower back, better balance and walking stability, and a newfound sense of confidence in your movement. But the real transformation goes beyond the muscles. The plank is more than an exercise. It's a symbol of self-reliance and resilience. Each second you hold that position, you're reminding yourself, I am capable, I am strong, I can hold myself up. For many older adults, it becomes a daily ritual, not just of physical training, but of mental strength. The stillness of the plank teaches control, stability, and presence. It helps regulate breathing, sharpen focus, and reconnect you with your body's natural power. So if you've ever doubted whether you can get strong again, start here. Start with the plank. Even 10 seconds a day can begin to restore your foundation. And that foundation is everything. Because when your core is strong, your whole life becomes more stable. You're not just building muscle, you're reclaiming control. You're holding yourself up, quite literally and metaphorically. And that is a beautiful, powerful thing. 2. Bird dog, reclaiming balance and coordination. If the plank is about building strength from within, then the bird dog is about restoring trust in your body, its rhythm, its control, and its coordination. And that trust is essential, especially as we grow older. One of the most common fears among older adults is falling. That momentary loss of balance can lead to injury, hospitalization, and a loss of independence. But what's often overlooked is that balance isn't just physical, it's neurological. It's about your brain and body communicating clearly and efficiently. That's exactly where the bird dog exercise shines. At its core, bird dog is a graceful movement. From a position on all fours, you reach forward with one arm while extending the opposite leg back. It might look simple, but this motion activates your posterior chain, your lower back, glutes, and shoulders, while also engaging your core. Most importantly, it trains something called cross-body coordination. Cross-body coordination is the ability for the left and right sides of your brain and body to work together harmoniously. This skill is what allows you to walk smoothly, catch yourself if you stumble, or turn your body quickly in response to your environment. As we age, this coordination tends to decline unless we specifically train it. That's where the bird dog comes in. According to research published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, exercises that emphasize cross-lateral movement, like the bird dog, have been shown to significantly improve motor control, balance, and reaction time in adults over 60. In other words, this movement literally helps retrain your nervous system to keep you steady and responsive. I want to tell you about Leonard. He's 74, a former architect who prided himself on his precision and stability, until a minor stroke left him feeling out of sync with his own body. Even walking across the room felt like a gamble. "I feel like my body forgot how to listen," he told me. When we introduced the bird dog, he hesitated. His hands trembled and his leg wouldn't lift straight. So we started small, just lifting one hand while staying on all fours. Then we added the opposite leg a few days later. His progress was slow but steady. After 2 weeks, he could hold the full bird dog for 5 seconds. After a month, 10. And with it came something more valuable than strength: confidence. "I feel like I have symmetry again," Leonard told me, "like my body knows what it's doing." And that's exactly what the bird dog gives back: a sense of bodily intelligence and control. If you're ready to try, here's how to start gently and safely. Bird dog, beginner progression. Begin on a soft surface, on all fours. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders and knees under hips. Slowly extend your right arm forward and your left leg back. Keep your back flat, neck aligned with your spine. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds, then return to center and switch sides. Here are a few helpful tips. Place a folded towel under your knees for cushioning. If balance is challenging at first, begin with just arm extensions until you're ready to add the leg. Focus on slow, controlled movement. This isn't about speed, it's about connection and control. Now, what can you expect from this movement? With consistency, you'll notice improved walking stability, less strain in the lower back, better control when reaching, bending, or changing direction, a renewed sense of confidence in daily tasks like climbing stairs or stepping off curbs. But more than that, Bird Dog delivers a powerful emotional reminder. Balance is freedom, It's the feeling of being stable on your feet and in your life. It tells your nervous system, you are safe here. It tells your mind, you've got this. Even if you wobble at first, that's okay. Wobbling is part of the process of learning and healing. Every stretch, every breath in the bird dog helps to reconnect your body and brain. And every time you lift your limbs, you are lifting your spirit too. So give this exercise a try, not to become perfect, but to become connected again. Because when your body moves in harmony, your life moves with ease. 3. Lunges, stepping into strength and independence. If the plank is about building your foundation and the bird dog is about regaining balance, then lunges are your invitation to move forward boldly, both physically and in life. For older adults, the simple act of stepping into a lunge can become a powerful metaphor. I choose strength. I choose independence. As we age, the strength in our lower body gradually declines. It happens slowly at first. Maybe it takes a little more effort to stand up from a chair, or you find yourself holding the handrail on stairs. Over time, everyday movements like walking, stepping up a curb, or navigating uneven ground can feel overwhelming. This loss of strength is one of the biggest threats to independence, often leading to falls, reliance on canes or walkers, or even assisted living. But there's good news. The lunge is one of the most effective, functional movements to help reverse that trend. Lunges activate your entire lower body, including the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and hip stabilizers. These are the muscles that power your gait, help you catch yourself when you trip, and allow you to rise from a seated position with ease. Unlike seated leg machines or isolated gym exercises, lunges mimic real-life movement patterns. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, lower body strength is a critical predictor of whether an older adult can live independently, and they specifically recommend functional leg exercises, like lunges, for maintaining mobility and autonomy. Let me share Lillian's story. She was 76 when I met her, recovering from a pelvic fracture after a nasty fall. She spent almost 8 months using a walker, feeling not just physically limited, but emotionally defeated. I felt invisible, she told me. I used to walk to the market on my own. Then suddenly I had to wait for someone to push me around. Her physical therapist introduced modified lunges, just stepping forward gently while holding onto a chair. It was tough. She cried during the first week, but she kept going. By the 4th week, she could bend her knees slightly while maintaining balance. By month 3, she was walking unaided inside her home. And by month 6, she walked a full kilometer outdoors. No walker, no assistance. Each lunge, she said, felt like I was taking back a piece of myself. This is the power of the lunge, not just to build muscle, but to restore dignity and self-determination. Here's how you can get started safely. Beginner-friendly modified lunge. Stand near a sturdy chair or wall for balance. Step your right foot forward, not too far, just enough to keep your knee directly above your ankle. Slowly bend both knees a few inches, keeping your torso upright. Use the chair for support as needed. Push through your front heel to return to standing. Repeat on the other side. Start with 5 repetitions per leg, gradually increasing over time. Don't worry about how deep you go. The goal isn't depth. It's control, alignment, and consistency. Even small lunges have a big impact when performed intentionally. Over time, practicing lunges regularly can help. Improve your ability to climb stairs. Make getting up from a low seat or bed easier. Strengthen your hip and knee joints. Enhance balance while walking, especially on uneven surfaces. Reduce your risk of falls and fractures. But just like the other exercises, lunges also provide a powerful mental shift. Every time you step forward into a lunge, you're telling yourself, I'm not backing down. I'm still progressing. It's an act of courage, a statement of control. You might wobble at first, you might feel unsure, but that's okay. Every small step is still a step, and every repetition is a vote for your future independence. So take that step today, just one. Step forward, lower gently, rise with intention. Let each lunge be your declaration. I am still here, I am still strong, and I am still moving forward. You are just getting started. Plank, bird dog, and lunges. 3 simple exercises, each carrying the power to reshape your strength, balance, and confidence. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. All you need is the willingness to begin. Every breath you hold, every stretch you make, every step you take is your declaration, I am still becoming. Start with just one exercise today, even if it's only for 10 seconds. That's where transformation begins. I'm Dr. Alex, and thank you for joining me here on Wellness Harmony. Subscribe, share your name and where you're watching from, and tell us your story. It might inspire someone else to start. Your revival begins now. Let's move forward together.